I'll show you how to do V1.3 both algebraically and using your calculator. Just remember that if this was to appear in a test or perhaps even an exam, the phrase algebraic or algebraic solutions would be required for you to proceed in the following way. Another guideline, 3 marks or more, means you've got to show some workings. Now, I know two things about this question. I know the first term and the seventh term. So I'll write down what I know. So that's the first term. Seventh term is 50. So I've got 14 plus n minus 1, what's the difference, is equal to 50. And if I was to transpose that, 6d is equal to 36, and d is equal to 6. Now this is one that probably is better just done algebraically. If you wanted to set it up on your calculator, this is how we would proceed. Now, to go further, you can see here what I've done. I've gone to Math 1 and I've selected this icon. This is a simultaneous equation type icon. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select some alphabetical keys. So I need to make use of A. So A is equal to, in this instance, 14. Tabbing down, I know that A plus 6d is equal to 50. Tab out, and I'm going to tab into that box rather. I'm going to go A, comma, D. So what that means is I know that A is 14 and A plus 6d is equal to 50. And if I then press the execute, I can see that A is 14 and D is equal to 6. So that's how you would solve that using your calculator. In part B, now we know the first term and the common difference, it's quite an easy task to write out the sequence rule. Remember, that's also on the formula sheet. It gives us 6n plus 8. Now, a neat little way I can tackle this is to define what my sixth term is and then define the 11th term in terms of the sixth term and 5 differences. So if I want to go ahead and do that, that gives me 123 plus 5d is equal to 98. Five d is 95, therefore d is equal to -5. Armed with the information about D, I can very readily go ahead and find out what A is. So it gives me 148. Then finding the rule for the sequence becomes pretty straightforward. (153), take 5 in. I won't demonstrate how to do C, but in a moment I'll go through how we could have done that using the calculator. Just very briefly on the calculator, I've made use of the alphabetical keys, and on the math side of things, I've entered as I did before there, the simultaneous equation icon, a plus 5d is 123, and then a plus 10d is equal to 98, then a comma d, pressed entered, 148 for a, and d is equal to minus 5. One minor word of caution, take care, make sure you read the instructions and show some algebraic workings as required.